it was roughly a year ago that I just said, screw it, let's just give this whole furry thing a try. The fandom had looked kind of like appealing and interesting from afar for a while. I had been kind of tempted to get involved in the whole thing, but I just kind of kept putting it off because I don't know, there's a part of my brain that said, no, that's stupid. Which is weird because I feel like a lot of things I do are stupid and I just fully embrace and go along with that, but for some reason this was different. So on May 8th of 2020, I said, I'm just going to make an FA account, which will sort of be like my official entry into the fandom. And then, you know, if I, you know, start doing stuff and then maybe a few months go by and I'm like, this is kind of lame, then I can just get the heck out of there. Nobody's forcing me to stay or anything like that, so I just gave it a try. Since then, I've regretted that decision exactly 0 times. It's probably been one of the best things that I've done. I can't exactly explain what it is about it, but I just feel less kind of depressed, less self-conscious about certain things. A year ago, look at these fancy gloves that I have on. A year ago I wouldn't have bought these. I would have been too self-conscious. Like, is that kind of like weird? I don't know. Now I don't care. So what's the point of this video exactly? I guess I'm just going to talk about some of the things that have happened over the course of a year. This video will be a little after May 8th, I guess. But, you know, I just make May 8th is the official anniversary of entering the fandom for me. But I also want to kind of keep this on a schedule of Friday videos, so we're going to be a little late on that. So I made the Fur Affinity account. And then after that, I was like, what's next? So I started drawing more actively. You know, I kind of used to draw a lot when I was younger, and then I kind of just slowed down and just did it every now and then. And then once I started this whole thing, I started drawing a lot more, specifically kind of getting into anthro art and experimenting with that sort of style of just cartoon animal characters. I didn't want to get straight into like the fursuit thing exactly. I kind of thought like, I'll wait on that. Maybe I'll get some stupid ears or a tail and just, you know, have fun with that. But then I kind of just got bored after a while and was like, you know, I can probably make one of these myself. So yeah, I looked up some videos on how to make a fursuit, kind of like filled in the blanks here and there, made it up as I went along. And then we got this thing. And then after I finished that, I was like, well, what the heck do I do with it? So naturally, I made this YouTube channel. And the YouTube channel isn't even, you know, like a year old yet, but I've already reached 61 subs as of recording this. So that's neat. I wasn't expecting that to happen. I wasn't really expecting anything to happen on this channel. I was just kind of going to do it for fun, which I mean, I still am doing it for fun. I've done stuff on YouTube since maybe 2009, and I have never had as much fun doing YouTube videos as I have with this channel. Then at some point, one thing led to another, and I started a Twitter account. And I don't think I've ever like messed around with too much social media before, but I kept hearing that, you know, Twitter is the place to be for the furry community. So it's like, well, maybe I'll start a Twitter account then, and that's been fun. I kind of just post all kinds of random junk on Twitter. Like, I feel like I don't really do that much furry content. It's mainly like stupid knickknacks and junk food, and I don't know, just whatever I think is fun. That's what gets posted on there. I do hear there's a lot of drama on Twitter. I guess I'm just really good at avoiding drama, maybe. I have not dealt with any of that as of yet. I feel like I've made a few more online friends since getting involved in the furry fandom. And I think it was back in September I learned of the Furry Film Festival, and I made a submission for that. So that was like a fun thing to do. I've been kind of like making like little home movies pretty much my whole life, and I've never once tried to enter anything into a film contest, so that was a first for me. So that's another kind of positive side of kind of getting involved in the fandom, I guess. And if you want to see the film that I entered, it's on my channel now, the Halloween Treasures. That's what that is. And then finally, another really kind of positive thing that's sort of been happening is that I'm just more comfortable, I guess, expressing myself a little better. Like, I've always been good at using like art to kind of express things going on in my head, but not expressing myself with myself. Get more in touch with my feminine side a little bit. I feel like it can be very beneficial to get in touch with your feminine side, especially if you barely have a masculine side. So yeah, this is just kind of my overview of sort of things that have happened from May of 2020 to right now, which I'm recording this a few days before May 8th of 2021. I can't imagine too much will happen in a few days, but you know, if it does, I'll be sure to update you promptly. Yeah, just kind of wanted to show kind of sort of what's happened over the course of a year. Just talk about the beneficial effects of making some change. If you feel like you're in a rut in life, you're bored, or you just feel like, I don't know, things just feel stagnant, try something new. That's what I did. You don't have to give up like old interests or anything. You can always go back to those, but it's good to always try new things. I think I'm kind of running out of things to say here. I think I've made my point though. Look forward to another year of this insanity.